Do you know who I am? I'm Karen Stacy. I have my own talk show. You can come to my talk show anytime. We have Coffee Talk with Karen every weekday at 11 a.m. And we have Real Talk with Karen Stacy every Tuesday at 8 p.m. It's not your mama's talk show. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you follow. Make sure you subscribe. And let's have some fun, baby. You can find us on all social media platforms. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Periscope, and on MiamiMikeRadio.com. Testing. Is this mic working? You better believe it is. I'll see you guys soon. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Holy shit. How did it get to be Monday? Oh my God. How are you guys? Good morning. Let me see who is here. You guys see my shirt? Do you love it? I love this shirt. And this is like a weird, like a 3/4 length kind of sleeve or something. I always show you guys my boobs. Not really. All right, let me say good morning to everybody. Happy Monday. I am in New York, and I have to say that the sun is shining. The birds are chirping. I'm drooling on myself. So it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I absolutely love the spring. I mean, happy spring, right? We just jumped into spring. I'm a spring baby, if you will. So I keep trying to find the right light here where I look really young. I'm a spring baby. I was born in April, and I just always had a fondness. I mean, I always have a fondness to spring because, it's the end of winter. But I love the seasonal changes, and I love spring. To me, what spring represents is hope. And that may sound like really gay, but I really do feel that way. I just feel that, when the flowers start to bloom, the world doesn't look so gloomy anymore, right? It's starting to look, like colorful again. So I just feel like, the springtime is hope. And I tell you guys all the time, right? Without faith and without hope, we'll never get anywhere, right? So to me, spring is hope. And I hope that the world becomes a better place, because us New Yorkers really need this a lot, because it's been a rough winter, and being cooped up, and then we got hit with snowstorm after snowstorm. So, it feels really, really good to, have hope and something, to look forward to be able to come outside and not have to shovel to get out of your door. So many different things that I actually love, for spring. So, I always looked forward to it as a kid because my birthday is in the middle of April. And, it's funny, right? March is a tricky month. Sometimes the weather works, sometimes it doesn't. And April sometimes can be that way. I remember it being like 70 degrees and gorgeous on my birthday. And then I remember it being like cold and shitty. But somehow or another, the sun always seems to come out for me. I think my grandma always had something to do with that. But anyway, I'm happy to see the sun shining today. It makes me feel good. And hopefully it'll make you feel good as well. So let me do a check-in here. First of all, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Coffee Talk with Karen. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are live on the Karen Stacy public page. We are live on the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. If you are not a member of the group, please join the group. If you have not already done so, please go on my page. You see the logo right there, not the logo with me and my son, but the logo you see on the screen is my public page where I am able to see your names. When you are on my personal page or I don't know, even maybe the group or something, I can't see your names all the time. So if I don't mention your name, you need to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook to give permission for me to see it. Also, don't forget, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, and we're on Periscope, Real Talk Karen Stacey. So do me a favor, share the video out. The numbers are starting to improve now. Everybody's slow going. It's Monday, but I hate to start talking about things and then people jump on somewhere in the middle and they either have something like fucked up to say because they didn't really catch the beginning of it, or they're trying to play catch up. So for all of your friends and everybody that you know, watches the show, and you know what? Screw it. If they don't watch the show, get them to watch the show. Bring some people in here. Sharing is caring, right? I'm always out there trying to support people, bringing them on my show and et cetera, but it's two-way streets, right? So, we appreciate you guys sharing out the video or tagging your friends. And some of you, listen, I know on my page, it became like a crazy place. You wouldn't even know it was my page because so many people tagged me and shared their stuff on my pages. Now, I understand and I appreciate that. But at the same token, I don't think it's fair to any of us, right? That we get tagged in so many things. Maybe you don't want somebody else's crap on your page all the time. So I understand that as well. So that's why sometimes even just if you're on here, if you tag somebody to bring them in, then it's up to them whether or not they want to share the video or not, because I always want to be respectful of everybody. Okay, so let me see who I got. I see my Carmela. Good morning, my girl. Somebody said hello, good morning. Lala, good morning. Hold on, I just went cuckoo on I went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Remember that? Yeah, I'm freaking hungry this morning. Let me see. Hi, Laura, good morning. Okay, Carmela is saying good morning to Gino. Okay, good morning, Gino. Good morning, Pauline. We've missed you. Lisa G, good morning. Giselle, honey, how are you? Jimmy, good morning. Tamara, my girl, how are you? Vanessa, good morning. Tony, hi, Tony. Spring is good. Spring is hope and green new growth. Jimmy, yes. Karen, I'm doing treatment. Sorry, I'll be here listening. Good girl. Angelo, good morning. Okay, yes, good morning. Ariana, good morning. I love that name. I'm a spring baby too. April 6th. Spring is my happy season. There you go. Me too. Let me see. The winter was rough on all. The Coffee Talk family was a big help to Jimmy. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I see somebody else is saying good morning. I can't see your name. Dolly, good morning, honey. JR, morning in Utah. We got Georgie jumping in from Dublin, Ireland. Rita P, how are you? Good morning, my sweetheart. Rita M, good morning. Somebody is saying good morning, Wendy. I can't see Wendy's name, but good morning. Let me see. Oh, what the hell is that noise? I got my door open because it's beautiful out. So if somebody tries to steal me, please make sure somebody gets me back. They'd be like, you know what? You can go back. You have too big of a mouth. We don't want to steal you. Thank you, Giselle. Let's see. Hold on a second. All right, I got those. Okay, here we go. Where am I? You know that sometimes the comments go cuckoo, so you got to bear with me. I see somebody else said good morning. Good morning to you. Patricia, you made it, my girl. Good morning, mama. Nice to have you. Let me see who else is here. Amy, good morning, sweetheart. How are you? Let me see. Vanessa, can you see me? Yes, my girl. I see you, Vanessa. Pauline, I was sick in the hospital, but I'm home now, Karen. Almost had a mini stroke. Oh, dear Lord. Pauline, we are sending you many prayers. I am so sorry to hear that. And I'm so happy to have you back, honey. My birthday is April 9th. Oh, Vanessa, that's cool. Mine is the 18th. So we got a lot of Aries bitches in the house here. I love it. Oh, God, somebody's building shit outside. Now you're going to hear banging. And it ain't me. I ain't banging. Okay, let me see here. All right, I went through. Hold on a second. It's Monday, so give me a minute here to get together here. Okay, Maria, I don't see your name on here, but I just saw somebody say hello to you. Hello, my Maria girl. How are you? Okay, now you guys are talking to each other. Hold on, Karen, Stacy. Oh God, I'm okay. Keep you in my prayers. Yes, everybody got to keep everybody in each other's prayers because this world is a crazy place, especially now. Joe Q in the place to be. Yes, it's Oni's birthday. Happy birthday, Oni. Freestyle Oni. Happy birthday. Okay, let me see who else is here. All righty. Oh, Gina. I see Gina. Good morning. Good morning. All right. I think I got everybody. I think I said good morning on the check-in. So let's talk. All right. Now you guys know that we did, so I wanted to follow up, right? Because on Friday, right? God, I forget what day it is these days, right? So on Friday, we were talking about what does your inbox look like, right? Now I'm going to tell you guys a funny story. Without, you know me, I never tell names. I never put anybody under a bus, right? But what did we talk about on Friday? We talked about people blowing up your inbox, right? And we talked about dick pics, right? And we advised everyone that we should not send those, right? So we talked about all that stuff. And after an hour's worth of a show, and there were people that were tuned in, the person that actually propelled me and gave me the idea to do the show in the first place proceeded to comment on the show, which is great. We love that, right? But what was funny was after the show, my inbox was blowing up. Now, did you fucking listen? Have I given you any indication whatsoever that I want to have a relationship with you? Negative. And now you're pushing me to be my friend? I don't fucking need any more friends. I don't like people. So it's like, if you don't push somebody to be your friend, if you reach out to somebody and they want to interact with you, then that's how you make a friend. You don't blow up their inbox and stalk the fuck out of them until they agree to go out with you. What kind of car do you want me to pick you up in? None, because I'm not getting in the fucking car. So could you stop? So then I try to be nice because, I've worked very hard to be I am a kind person, don't get me wrong, but I work very hard not to be the bitch that I instinctively can be. I'm done, shut this the fuck down, enough. So I say to myself, you have a talk show, you are in the public eye, be conscious, be courteous of that, and don't be a cunt. So I was. And you know where that gets you? Ungats. That's where it gets you because they keep on coming. So people don't get it until you tell them enough already. So I nicely said, there is nothing, I am not interested, and there's nothing more that is going to be happening. Please feel free to be a follower on my show. That's how you can be a part of my life. And the message, it still kept coming. And then the message said, well, you talk a lot on the show, but now you're real quiet, aren't you? So I sent, that was it. I sent back the message. I said, that's because I asked you nicely to stop it, and you haven't. So that pretty much shut it down from that point after that, right? But my point is that why am I sitting here fucking talking? Not to hear myself talk, because I already know these things, right? But I'm saying because I want people to be aware of this. I just did an hour-long show about get out of people's fucking inbox, right? And now this person is all up in my, and not just all up in my inbox. He was trying to be cute. He was inboxing me and my girl. So like, really? Really? Okay, I take you seriously now. Abso-fucking-lutely. Maybe you should send me a dick pic now so that I'm really interested. I mean, I can't. That's all I got to say. People really don't get it. And you know what? That's not my fucking problem, but I'm trying. I was here. I thought I did a good job. What do you guys think? Did I not do a good job on Friday trying to like lead the freaking, to educate the needy that you don't blow up somebody's inbox? I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm not clear. I feel like I'm pretty straightforward. I'm trying to get my lighting again. We got to get the Joan Collins lighting. Okay, there we go. Do I look younger now? And so I was trying real hard to get the point across, because you know what? Those are the reasons why I do this show. So if I got the point across and somebody actually got it, then my message, it was worth it. But when I do an hour show and then you're blowing up my inbox the minute the fucking show is over, hello? You didn't get it. Could you go back and watch the show again and then go, because people watch it and go, that's not me. I don't do that. Hello? Yeah, you do. And that's the thing, is that we are all so guarded and so, I know. Yesterday, I'm walking with my son. I'm telling him something. He goes, yeah, Ma, I know. I go, so maybe I just shouldn't talk to you anymore, because apparently you know everything. So every time I say something to you, you know, right? So how are you supposed to learn if I don't teach you these things and I don't talk to you about these things? I know. No, you don't know. So listen. And even if you do know, you listen anyway, because you may learn something, right? And always think, am I doing that? Is that me? Because people just think, oh, that's not me. Or you get the really paranoid people that are going to go, oh my God, she's talking about me. I bet that's me she's talking about, right? How many people go through their feeds and they see some passive aggressive post and they go, are they talking about me? No. And if I was talking about you, you'd fucking know it. So I don't know. People are just wacky. What could I tell you? But that went against everything. I mean, it was just hysterical because I just did the whole thing. And that's, and then that's what my inbox looked like afterwards. I mean, thank God, still no dick pics. Actually, I'm lying. One of my dear friends sent me a picture and it was like a little, like a spin the bottle type of thing. And it said dick on it. Like it was like a little arrow. And he goes, here's a dick pic for you. I actually peed in my pants. That was really funny. So he watched the show and got it. I mean, seriously. Oh my God, Simi, off from work now, dinner at my mom's. Oh, I'm so happy to see you, Simi. So you know what happened? Simi is in Germany. And since we do this stupid daylight savings thing, she doesn't, it's 4 o'clock there now instead of 5 o'clock. So she used to watch the show at 5 o'clock when she got out of work, and now she can't see it because she's at work. So we miss you, Simi. Okay, let me see. Of course, Pauline, sending you much love, sweetie pie. Listen, this is a family here. When you're not here, we miss you. Remember that. I'm just going to add this whole group to my prayers list. Everybody can use prayers. Thank you, Lala. Abso-freaking-lutely. Everybody can use prayers. I always say it's, if we can spread hate so quickly, why can't we spread love so quickly? Michelle, good morning, my girl. Let me see. Patricia, that's fucking ridiculous. Dolly, laughing my ass off. Most people don't listen. They don't want to listen to the truth. No doubt about that. Did you get a dick pic? Nah, Rita. Only the one I just told you about. There's my Colleen. Good morning, sweetie. You made it in time. Oh my God, a fly. Look, life from the outside. Yeah, people are unreal. People are. Cheryl, good morning, my girl. How are you? Thank you so much for sharing. Hold on. The messages went kookalooks again. Where am I? Hold on a second. I'm coming back for you guys. Okay. I just don't want to miss anybody's comments. So bear with me. I definitely should have I need to take like a speed reading course because I got to not only not miss the comments, but I got to try to skim through them in case you're talking to each other. Block them. That's vile. You know what? I don't like to block people because I like to see where they're going to take it. I know that may sound crazy, but some people take that as a challenge. You know what, Rosie? You're right. But you got to really have a pair of balls if you're going to fucking challenge me. Like I tell my son when he goes at it with me, I'm like, you better have your A game going because if you want to go back there with me, you're going to have some problems. So, you did a good job, Karen. Thank you. I don't know who that was, but expose them if they don't want to stop. I don't know who that is, but you know what? No reason to. I will only do that if I won't even do that. I've been through a lot of shit with a lot of people, and you know what? I don't expose people because honestly, it only shows more about me than them. So I let people marinate in their own juices. It's not my job to fucking fix them. Let them fix themselves. Okay. No means no. Do not. I have to get involved. You did an amazing job. Oh, thank you, Georgie. You gotta, oh God, Carmela, don't you dare. You gotta say, I know you'll understand that I am not interested in continued contact. I'll appreciate you respecting that. Have a nice day. Oh, I like that too, but I kind of sort of did that and it didn't work. So you were clear, they just don't get it. No, they get it. They just aren't listening. I missed it and I'm usually a lock for getting gists. Shush up, Skycap. Good morning, my baby. Laura, people hear what they want, so they didn't hear the part about being annoying in people's inboxes. Yeah, what are you going to do? Plus, if he is bald and short hair, he didn't have a chance. You know it. Although, I know a lot of women find bald men sexy. I just don't happen to be one of them. Although that's not true. I mean, I do find them sexy, but they ain't going to be in my inbox. I'll tell you that right now. Let me see. Eunice, good morning. How are you? Let me see who else. Oh, thank you for sharing. Thank you. All right. Alrighty, let me see who else. Exposing them is the only way they learn. You know what, Skycap? I'll keep that in mind. It's just not, I don't know. Okay, so Dolly, I have gotten so many dick pics in my inbox. I just don't get why they think or others want those pics. I guess they are proud and narcissistic. Most of them are narcissists. Well, if you watch Friday's show, because I don't think you were with us on Friday, you can get my perspective on that. Good morning, Cookie. How are you, honey? Let me see. Okay, so thank you guys for tuning in to Coffee Talk with Karen. I'm taking a sip of coffee. Hold on. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are live on the Karen Stacy page, which is what you see on there where my logo is. If you see the logo on the screen, that is the page. There is also the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. There is also YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch, and that is Real Talk Karen Stacy. So do me a favor, tag your friends, share this out. Where's my New York ties? I don't see any of the crew here. What's up with that? I know that I saw Gino on here. And Giselle was here too. Can't forget about Giselle. We love Giselle. She's a loyal follower. You look so pretty and I love your shirt. Oh, Pauline, you're a doll. Thank you. Yeah, so this is, what do you guys think? Actually, let me get up. Let me see if you could see it. What do you guys think? Do you like this shirt, this Coffee Talk shirt? I actually really like it. I like this design. What do you think? I'm always wanting to know what you guys, think, because I'm making these things. I mean, I like them, so fuck you if you don't know. I'm only kidding. But I made a couple of designs that people like, and then I make designs that I thought were awesome and nobody wants to know me. So whatever, it is what it is. Okay, so let's talk about, okay, you guys like it. Okay, here we go. So here's the topic of the day. Looking fantastic. Thank you guys. I love you. Here is the topic of the day. Are you a flirt? You already know my answer, right? Hell yeah. No. I think a flirt has a lot of different meanings as well, right? So, I love this shirt. We'll inbox you for an order. Yes, do me a favor. If I'm ever wearing a shirt, my hats, whatever, and you like them and you like that style, please message me or Carmela so that we can do it. I make these all handmade myself. I design them all. I make them all myself. So I can do made to order stuff. I just don't want to make things and then nobody wants them. So I have a lot of stuff on my pages. I will just keep, I always got to represent and wear, but I do like this design. I think this is a nice unisex design. So I kind of made this for the ladies and the men. I also have masks with this logo. And I have a couple of black bags for the ladies as well, just so you know. Okay, so now, are you a flirt? I know we go all over the place. I'm on Messenger. We're talking about shirts. We're talking about flirts. Hey, it rhymes. Do you flirt with your shirt? I'm such an idiot. What is wrong with me? Camera's on. Okay. Hi, Eunice. I'll throw you a kiss. Eunice is the best. Eunice take pictures of me throughout the show. But Eunice, when you post them, you got to send it. Yeah, do what you did and send it to the group. And we'll approve it. Okay. Camera's on. Okay, Giselle. Of course, Giselle. I appreciate it. You like the curly hair? This is my, what's funny is that I wore this wig when I went to see like a hairdresser about something, and she hated it so much. She's like, at your age, you should really, go shorter, layer it more. It's, it's too heavy on you. It draws your face down. It makes you look older. And I was like, well, I like my fucking, my curls, and, it's all good. But, that's their job to tell you what's going to look better. But, the minute somebody tells me they don't like something, I have to get them in every color and every size, right? Because that bitch. Okay, so everybody says it looks good. Carmela, maybe you can comment into any of the people that are saying that they want it or whatever, or you guys inbox us, because my poor Carmela can't do 79 things at once. I don't see Lisa. Is Lisa here? I love all. You need to send me the prices to get them. Okay, you got it. Do you have t-shirts? Yes, I have t-shirts. I have sweatshirts. I have those beanie hats. I have masks, and I have the little black bags, like a makeup bag type of thing, which I actually take out with me as my my to-go bag, even though I never go out anymore, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so let me see. Just don't take my flirting for weakness. Oh my God. Are you serious right now? Somebody said, good morning. I can't see your name, but good morning. All right, let me see. You guys, I think, are answering me now. Absolutely. Tony, I'm a flirt. I just know when to stop and not make people feel uncomfortable. And that was the caveat to this question. So thank you for saying that. Monica, yes, but not if I or the other person are in a relationship already. That's total disrespect. Monica, we're going to get back to that one. Okay, Pauline. I consider myself, Michelle, I consider myself a harmless flirt, but yes, I am a flirt for sure. Okay. Okay. There's my Lisa. I just said that. Only if I'm interested, Rosie said. Ariana, nice shirt. I like the design. Thank you so much. Gina, I don't consider myself a flirt, although my husband gets, I guess, mad at me when I strike up a conversation with men while out. He says I'm flirting. So that's a funny thing, right? Remember I told you guys the story about when I was on the way home from Florida when I was dating that asshole, and the flight attendant was clearly gay, and he got mad at me because he said I was flirting with him. So some men or women don't like it at all, and they feel it's disrespectful. I think there are different degrees of flirting. So there's the harmless flirting, as you know, one of the comments was made, right? There's harmless flirting. Then there's the, I'm going to push this a little bit more and see where this goes, flirting. And then there's the down and out, I think the door's open, I'm going in hard flirting. Okay? So there are degrees. I'm going to call it first degree, second degree, and third degree flirting, right? Not to be mistaken with murder, although it could happen. No. So we're going to call it, so first degree flirting, I consider to just be friendly. Ooh, that door just made a noise. Maybe my husband was letting me know something. It's creaking. Do you guys hear that? Oh my God, that sounds eerie. They're coming to take me away. All right, what happened? People don't like my conversation. The numbers are going down. Let's go, people. Tag your friends. Share it out. What the fuck? Let's go. This is a good topic. Are you a flirt? Okay, so Cookie said no. Okay, Laura said, I'm a flirt sometimes. Don't realize it because it's just part of my personality. Thank you, Giselle. Leslie Ann, good morning, honey bunny. No rules. Go share. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Tony, just make sure the wife knows it's all good. Oh boy. Okay, let me see. At your age, I cut a bitch. Oh my God, you're sick, Lala. All right, let me see. Hold on. The comments just went loco. Okay. Let me see. So Ariana, I am a born flirty flirt girl. Okay, let me see. Somebody said, good morning, all. Good morning. Can you post? They're on the page, honey. After the show, we'll try to, if you go on the public page, Eunice, you can see a couple of them on there. I used to be a little flirty once I got to know someone. Okay, Leslie. Pauline said, I am very friendly. I like to talk, and my cousin says I'm flirting, but it's harmless. Eunice, yes, I can say I do, but I respect them and my man because I'm not leaving my man for no one. There you go. Thank you, Dolly. I appreciate you sharing, honey bunny. Gay or not, he has a penis. Oh my God. Wendy, no, Wendy's not a flirt. He is telling you to close the door. Yeah, no, I'm good. Don't worry. Nobody's coming. You have so much sun. Look, get background. Oh, good. I'm trying. I need the light. Some gay guys think that gives them a right to talk to both. Okay, Joe Q. Gino, sorry, I am back. I am just getting ready to do the lunchtime jam. Okay, honey. Did I just see Steve, DJ Simply Nice on here? Good morning, Steve. How are you, my sweetheart? Wendy, okay, let me see. Hold on, everything just went cuckoo on the comments. Yes, cheers, Steve, how are you? Carmela, Laura, you are the biggest flirt. Who are you kidding? Oh my God. Tony, I'm 1, 2, and possible number 3. Oh my God. Rita M, I think some people just naturally exude sexuality and that can be perceived as being flirty. Okay, you know what? Rita, I agree with you, and that's me. I am that person. And that's why I have to be with the right person. And that goes for both men and women. I'm going to say that. Even if you hang out with me, like, and I'm not saying I'm anybody fucking special. Please don't think this at all. I just know my personality. My personality is the type when I walk in a place, everybody knows I'm there. Okay. So even girlfriends, I've gone out with girls and they get resentful or jealous or, you know, as Carmela would say, in their feelings, because, you know, I attract people. So then when I attract them, I'm friendly. And, you know, again, there's a fine line between flirting and friendly, right? But that would be the other question. When does flirting cross the line? Right? But I do agree with you, Rita. And I think that, you know, some of us sexy people, you really, if you're with somebody that has that type of personality, you need to be comfortable in your own skin. Because I could sit there and nobody could fucking talk to me and I'd be fine. And if my girlfriends were getting talked to, I'd be fine with that too. Believe me, growing up, all my girlfriends were fucking drop dead gorgeous. And they used to pay me no motherfucking mind. And they would be all up in them. And you know what? It's all good. I mean, I'd come home and look in the mirror and go, Jesus Christ, like, did I get hit with a fucking ugly stick? Like, what happened? But also, I wasn't open. I was closed. I was raised, my father, you know, I was raised in the Bronx. I was on the trains. And you know what? I'm not making this, you know, white, black, yellow, whatever. But, you know, I was a white girl on Bronx trains. And my father used to tell me, you need to just kind of blend in, you know, don't wear, you know, anything that's going to attract, you know, people to your body. And of course, I would say the same thing if I had a 16-year-old that was built like a brick shit house. And you just kind of learn how to stay to yourself, mind your business, and blend. And we're always told, don't talk to strangers. So I know the minute a guy's come, I was that one. Like, nobody would come up to me because I just looked like a fucking bitch. And they would say that. They would be like, you know, like if my girlfriends were talking to somebody, I just look at them and I'd like roll my eyes, or I'd just be like, and I wouldn't give them the time of day. And they would go, well, we don't need any ice because Karen is here. So it's kind of funny that I went from like an unapproachable bitch to too approachable, I don't know, flirt personality. I don't know what the right word would be, but I learned, because as I grew up and as I started to see, I would say to myself, how come everybody talks to them and they don't talk to me? And then, I don't know, somebody might have pointed it out to me, like, well, you know, you're a bitch. People are afraid of you. And I'm like, wow, really? But I'm really not like that. But I really was. I don't fucking know you. Don't talk to me. And I'm still like that now. Like, I don't know you. Don't touch me. Don't come near me. The 6 feet thing works great for me. Do not put your hands on me. Do not get in within my fucking aura. I don't need your energy mixed with my energy. So stay back. But I definitely, I made a conscious effort not to be that person anymore, which obviously I've done a very good job at. So you also have to know what you're putting out there. And again, going back to the guy on Friday that never got the message that you don't blow up somebody's inbox when they're not interested in you. This is the same thing. Some of you out there pretend that you're not those people that are inboxing guys with pictures of you como se llama. Some of you out there are the guys that are sending the fucking dick pics, but you're not recognizing that I'm talking about you. So you know what? If you are a flirt and you're a disrespectful flirt, then you need to check yourself. And if your man is there with you and you're flirting, now there's a difference between being friendly and there's a difference between flirting. And I would be all good with somebody being, you know, talking or whatever. And like I told you guys, what's mine is mine. Don't fuck with what's mine. I'm very territorial. Okay. Even if you're my friend, you're not stealing my fucking friend right now. So if you want my friend, you get them at a different time because they're fucking mine. You know what I'm saying? So I see it a lot, and people try to monopolize someone else into them. Like, they don't want you hanging out with me, so now they're gonna, you know, try to bring you in. Back it up. So even like when I would be out, you know, back in the day with my husband when we were younger, these girls would be outright flirting with him. Like, they were ready to jump him. And I would just stand there like with my hands like this. And my husband would look at me and he'd just start laughing hysterically because they're literally trying to grab him and he's bobbing and weaving to get away from them. I'm like, I'm going to, and I told him straight up, I watched the whole thing. I'm watching it with my eyes and he's going like, oh shit. He's not saying nothing to the person, but he's trying to bob and weave it. And I'm like, okay, this is going to go two ways. Either you handle this or that bitch is fucking going down. Like, this ain't working for me. So, you know, it's all good. And if there is somebody that is the counter person to that person and they are physically there and you are a flirt, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself because that is disrespectful. You know, if you are just friendly and whatever, fine. But you know when you're crossing that line, okay? So flirt to the first degree is acceptable. Once you get, if you are in a relationship with anybody and you jump into flirt to the second degree, you're teetering. Okay? You're teetering. So what is flirting to the second degree? Flirting to the second degree, and I'm making this up as I go along, is like, you know, like what I do, like when I have like my guests here and, or when I told you like the arm feel that I do, like when they, you know, they got the nice arms. And I'm like, oh, excuse me, I have to go get a drink and I have to put my hand on their arm. That's flirting to the second degree, which is bad. But if there's nobody next to them, then it's not so bad. But then if a girl comes over, then I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to push up against you or whatever. But no, I mean, the touching thing, you have to be careful with. Okay. Flirting and now the physical touch, the you know, the involved thing, you gotta, you know, be careful with that, right? And or if it's in your inbox, right? Now you got to establish once they go to the second degree of flirting, now you may not even know that they have a man, a woman, or whatever. You may not even know because they, of course, conveniently leave that out. So now you're at second degree flirting. Now you need to figure out A, am I just, you know, flirting because I'm friendly? Or B, I'm thinking this person is a hot ass and I'm all over this, right? So now you have to figure that out. Now you got to feel it out because now in second degree flirting, you got to find out whether or not there's a counterpart to this person so that you know if it's okay to, you know, and now not only is it okay for you to go in to the second degree of flirting, but if it's okay to allow them to go into the second degree of flirting, because now they're in the second degree flirting. I'm single, they're not. Right? So now you have to see, well, I know I'm single. I don't know their situation. Is there a Mrs. So-and-so? How would your girlfriend feel about that? You know, something to that effect, right? And then depending if they're a really big flirt, you will get a roundabout answer to that. Ha, 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 and they won't respond to it, right? Remember, no response is a response. All right, I'm going off here. Like, you know, look at me. I'm teaching flirting 101. All right, I'm at the second degree right now. So let me just read your comments. Look at you. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. I'm really behind on the comments. Hold on a second, you guys. I'm coming back for you. All right. Who wants to? Oh, Carmela wants somebody to flirt with her. I fucking can't. You're so funny. She's like half out of her mind from all of the freaking drugs that she's doing to breathe. So don't mind Carmela. She's a hot tamale these days. I'll tell you that. First of all, thank you guys for tuning in to Coffee Talk with Karen. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are live on the Facebook page. If you are on the Karen Stacy page where you see my logo, that is my professional page. Click that button. If you haven't already done so, please join the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. And of course, subscribe on YouTube, Periscope, and Twitch. Okay. So I'm there. Nothing wrong with a little flirting, Gino said. People mistake me for flirting as I call every woman beautiful. Well, and women are beautiful. That's okay. Never a bad thing to be called beautiful. Share out this video, you guys. Rita P. I used to be, it's been a long time. It was a long time ago. All in fun. I can initiate conversation with anybody about almost anything. Well, that's because you are a smarty pants. Lala, I attract enough weirdos. Don't think you should say anything you wouldn't say in the presence of your other half. But it must be awfully hard for singles these days because the rules are forever changing. Real talk, Lala, real talk. Okay, let me see. Lisa G. I'm not a flirt, but it's awesome, but it's awkward when a guy friend flirts when you're just friends. That is true, but you know what, Lee? The way I look at that, and maybe it's just me, look, men and women have an animal attraction, if you're both heterosexuals. And it's always fun to have that little cat and mouse thing there, just because sometimes you don't want to be considered somebody's sister or somebody's brother. So it's nice to have that little thing there. And if you do it respectfully and it's a little kind of a jokey kind of thing, I think it's all in good fun. But if you're friends with somebody and they're making you feel uncomfortable because they're pushing it to another level, you got to shut that shit down real fucking quick. Georgie said, does anyone know a good flirt school? Asking for a friend. I'm teaching you right now, Georgie. Wendy, I'm happy with my man, Karen. He makes me very happy. Well, that's great. Good for you, sweetheart. When I was single, yeah, I harmlessly flirted. Okay, Dolly. Carlos, good morning, sweetie. So Leslie said, we got to flirt with loving ourselves and in life in general. You know what? I like that too. Okay, let me see. I see somebody saying, good morning, everyone. Neri, good morning, sweetie. Glad you could join us. Colleen, I don't think I'm a flirt. I'm kind of shy, especially with guys, but if they start talking to me, I'll talk to them. Karen Stacy, I flirt with everyone, even girls, gay guys. I don't discriminate. You know what, Laura? Good for you. I don't think you should discriminate. Whatever works. And I don't even know. I mean, again, I think it's friendly. I'm thinking good morning, Pasquale. I think there is a time and a place for flirting. I agree with you, Jimmy. Okay. Good morning, Shy. How are you? So if you are in relationships with someone, maybe watch who you flirt with because you don't want to hurt the person. Yes, Jimmy. Carmela wants to know who wants to flirt with her. Tony, I think it all depends on the relationship that you and the other person have. With some coworkers, we push it, and with some, we know when to stop. Straight facts. Real talk. I get that as well. And again, I think the key to that is that you can go into flirting to the second degree, flirting in the third degree, as long as you already know that it is pure flirting and that it ain't never gonna happen. And I feel like I'm that way whether I'm with somebody or I'm without somebody, right? Whether I'm single or whether I'm in a relationship. I have the same morals. If I'm not fucking you, I'm not fucking you. That's it. So it don't matter whether I have a boyfriend or a husband or whatever. It's not happening. And if I do have a husband or a boyfriend or whatever, it's still not happening. So as far as I'm concerned, you got no shot, you got no shot. That's just how it is. And I may be flirty, but I let you know in a roundabout way that even though I can play the game with you, you're still not fucking me. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know the signals that you're sending out there. So I could mess around and say those things, but I will tell you that people already know it ain't happening. Shyness can be misconstrued as being snobby. You know what, Leslie? Absolutely. Monica, I have that resting bitch face. I know. Well, you know what's good for that? Botox. I talk nice to others and smile a lot. Sometimes it's taken the wrong way. I don't know who that is, but I get that. Ariana, you crossing the line when you're in a relationship and the flirting gets out of line, no exchanging digits, don't agree to go for coffee. Coffee means something else for guys. Okay, there you go, Ariana. If you are going to show a dick pic, you ain't getting it. Okay, I'm not sure what that meant, but okay. Gino, I try not to flirt. I like to make them laugh. That's always good. Whose box can I hit up after the show? I can't with you, Carmela, you sick bitch. Maybe I'm not flirt, but I'm friendly. Okay, there you go, Eunice. Lala, also, having lived in 7 states, you got to know your demographics. Social mores are different from place to place. I agree with that 100%. Always know what you're working with. Agreed. If I'm dating a girl, I try not to flirt with other girls out of respect for the girl I'm dating. Okay, Jimmy. Okay, the comments just went cuckoo again. So hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Oh my God. Okay. Let me see. Pleading the fifth. Sounds like bases are loaded. Yeah, exactly. I'm flirting all day, 7 days a week. There you go, Carmela. You took on a whole table. There you go. Okay, let me see. All right, you guys are all talking about Gino now. Enough with Gino. No, I'm only kidding. You guys are flirting. Joe Q, just in general, women have to be careful being overly nice because guys think that gives them the right to harass a chick. That is very true. That being said, you also have to put the period on the end of the sentence. So that's what I mean by people know already. Nobody knows my personal situation. You don't know whether I'm with somebody or I'm not with somebody because it's none of your fucking business. So when you talk to me, when you talk to anybody, you should be respectful because you got no idea what's going on behind closed doors. Because you know what? My personal life is personal. So you got to always figure that part out. Oh my God, and everyone stay away from Carmela. Her inbox is going to be full. Cher, I think you should close the show with "Are you strong enough?" Oh, okay. Let me see. Yes, we are all having fun, you guys. Yes, I saw Jay on here earlier, Carmela. I think you wanted to beat me up. I don't know, Gino, who you're talking to. I know you're not talking to me because I definitely didn't want to beat you up. All right, let me see who else is saying what. Okay, it just went crazy. Flirting is good for the soul. Be nice to girls is not always flirting. Sometimes when a smile comes off as flirting. That is very true. But thank God everybody wears masks now, so nobody even knows if you're smiling. Okay, let me see. Okay, yes, I see what time it is. Thank you. So yeah, the moral of the story is this. Be kind. And some people are so fucked up that they think that just the world is so fucked up right now that people think that kindness is all of the things we just discussed. Being kind is a good thing. So you know what? If you're out, smile at somebody. I realized my own personal thing, what I talked about earlier, how I would go out and nobody would talk to me and people would say, we don't need ice because Karen's in the room. You know, I thought about it afterwards, and it took a guy so much to come over and say hello to me. And in 1 second, I fucking shot them right down, because not because of them, but just because it was me, and I don't talk to strangers. I don't do that. And then when I realized, you know what, it's really not that difficult to smile back. And you could make somebody's day when you smile back at them. So that's the thing, is that, you know, you don't have to be nasty. You know, if somebody, you know, asks you a question in the supermarket, you can be nice and you can answer them. You know, smile at people, whether or not they think whatever, still smile at them. And if they come over to you and they think you're flirting with them, then you shut it down. Oh, you know, you want a drink? No, thank you. Or they buy you a drink, then you buy them a drink. And, you know, across the table, you say, you know, the cheers thing, thank you, which tells you you don't need to be over here. I appreciate the drink, but that don't mean you're fucking me tonight. You know what I'm saying? So people need to know the signs, and you need to know what sign you're giving out. So know what you're putting out there as well. If you are a flirt, you better take control over the fact that you are a flirt, because you're pulling that in. If you don't like it, change what you're putting out and you will change what comes back to you. If not, do your thing and see what happens. I just think that it has to be, you got to put your cards on the table. If you guys are flirting and you go from, we didn't even go into stage 3, right? We didn't even go into, we did flirting to the 1st degree, flirting to the 2nd degree. We didn't even talk about flirting to the 3rd degree, and it's been an hour, so I'm not going to talk about it. But if you are going into those flirters and you don't know what you're dealing with, you need to know what you're dealing with, and then you proceed accordingly. That is my flirting 101 here on Coffee Talk. And we can continue this at another time. Okay, so let me see. Rosie said, one night, a recent acquaintance put $100 bill in my pocket for a future date. Return the money with a thanks, but no thanks. There you go. That's pretty classy, though. $100 bill. I mean, but were they paying for sex? Like, who puts $100 in somebody's pocket and says, I don't know. That's weird, but okay. Bruno, good morning, sweetie. Let me see. What else everybody's saying here? All right, everybody's saying goodbye. All right, sounds good. So we're gonna wrap this up. Don't forget, tomorrow is 2 for Tuesday. So we have Coffee Talk at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Tomorrow night, Real Talk with Karen Stacy is at 8 p.m. And we have Nick Christophers, who is a journalist and an author, writer. He did some mob series and books and stuff, so he should be an interesting topic, since I seem to have all the boys around me these days. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. So set it on your clock. I always put in so just for those of you that don't know, I always set up the next show. So all you have to do when it comes up is hit that button that says remind me, and therefore you will know when we come on. Again, turn your notifications on and follow the pages so that you will be alerted when we are live, as some of us never know what time it is anyway, right? So I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me for Flirting 101. Flirting to the 1st degree, flirting to the 2nd degree, and flirting to the 3rd degree. So you know what? Smile and don't be an asshole, because tomorrow isn't promised. Have a great day. Mwah. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. for Coffee Talk with Karen. Mwah. Bye.